us in the search box on YouTube and subscribe. You can also leave your message on that platform, YouTube that is, or send it through WhatsApp, 0809-444-0981. That's the WhatsApp number, 0809-444-0981.
All right. Yeah. So actually, the big news isn't really coming from Nigeria. It's actually commissioned a Toyota vehicle assembly plants as of yesterday. There's a bunch of images that the presidency, the Ghanaian presidency, released, and they commissioned the plants. This is the second plant now. The last one was from Volkswagen. That one was in August of 2020. And this Toyota Suzuki plants, I think there was 1,000 capacity is about 1,300 units or so. The points, of course, from this, and if you remember the Tokyo Africa Summit from about, was it 2 or 3 years ago? President Buhari attended that summit. Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana attended that summit. Who else? A number of African, it was this annual Tokyo African. This was where the agreements for this plant were signed between the Ghanaian government and Toyota. So here we are. So what it's going to do is going to reduce imports of, or at least that's the plan, is that now that they can manufacture Toyota vehicles, Toyota Hilux vehicles and other sedans in Ghana. By the way, it's in a free zone, I believe, and the economic zones where this plant is located. Yes, in Tema. So it's going to reduce imports of vehicles into Ghana. Also supposed to allow them to export vehicles to other African countries. The timing is perfect because of the African Continental Free Trade Area that's taken off. That allows Ghana to now, manufacture vehicles and then sell them to their neighbors, which would include us here. Also create jobs, bring in foreign exchange. President Nana Akufo-Addo was saying that, look, it is Ghana, it is the goal of the administration to create an enabling environment to allow for these things to thrive. I mean, part of the subset of a thriving economy is a thriving automotive industry. It's crazy how you go to Germany and their taxi cabs are Mercedes, right? It's just because that's part of what makes Germany the strongest economy in Europe. Asia, you go to Asia and the Toyotas, the Hondas, the Nissans, that is an economy that is heavily dependent on vehicles. The United States, they have their own General Motors, Ford. Now everybody's moving into electric vehicles. But even South Africa, I remember.
Don't even go far.
We were talking about this with Ayo earlier in the year. Ford put down.
Dubai. I said don't go far. Look at the nearest destination of Nigerians, Dubai, right? You see the cars they use for their taxis.
Right.
It's brand new Toyota cars.
Oh, of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Well, of course, they're not allowing flights to and from Nigeria because of COVID. But
I hear Nigerians are going through Ghana, by the way.
That's what I hear. They're going to Ghana to Dubai.
Imagine people trying to stop people from going
South
to
Africa. From Ford, you cannot stop us. We must enjoy. Ford put down about $1 billion in South Africa in a plant there, and that was for a high-tech assembly plant. So, it's a step forward for Ghana. You can see them moving forward. I mean, Ghana didn't go to the Tokyo Africa Summit 2-3 years ago to go and take pictures. They went there, they signed the agreement with Toyota. You are now seeing 2-3 years later, here is the outcome of that agreement. We have seen the plants, there are pictures everywhere. They've released pictures with the stamp of the presidency of Ghana there. You see the vehicles, the assembly parts, everything. The president was there with Toyota executives, took pictures. And they are moving.
I like how you said they didn't go there to take pictures. No. Neither did they go there to buy flat screen TV. Yes, they went to do the job.
Nothing. They went. They went to do the work. That's what they went to do. I have to read this post. I'm sorry. I know this guy is some will consider him to be a troll because he never wastes an opportunity to attack the Nigerian government. But Reno Omokri, who is from the past administration, the Goodluck Jonathan administration, I have to get this post he's put on Instagram. He said the biggest news in Nigeria today is that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. The biggest news in Ghana is that Toyota has opened a plant there to build cars and sell in Nigeria. Ghana is arresting poverty while Nigeria is arresting people. Why won't Ghana progress? Nigeria banned Twitter. Ghana welcomed Twitter. Nigeria banned cryptocurrencies while Ghana is banking on its own cryptocurrency. To be fair, Nigeria is also working on its own digital currency. The outlets are this year. You can now see that, it says you can now see that it is not size that makes a country the giant of Africa. The elephant is the giant of the jungle, but it is the lion that's the king of the jungle. Never be intimidated by a person's size. If giant size is not accompanied by giant intellect, it will end up as a giant's liability. And that's from Reno Omokri. So, by the way, since Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested, we have our Twitter access back. I mean, because I remember they were saying that they didn't delete his tweets and they were deleting Buhari's tweets. So I don't know. I'm hoping that there's a development there with us getting access back since he's been arrested. But
the reason why
you have to ask yourself about Nigeria's. Hey, he's arrested now, so can we get it now on? I just want. But Nigeria's automotive industry development plan was set up in 2013 under the Goodluck Jonathan administration, and that was where they hiked up import duties on imported on cars, like 70%. They gave some companies licenses to sell plants. They what else did they do? There were a number of other listed things that automotive industry development plan was supposed to achieve, but up until today, we haven't seen anything. So two things: power, one; steel, two. There's still those big hindrances to setting up assembly plants here in Nigeria. I mean, I know Innocent is doing what it can, but that's literally one company. Others, I think Hyundai and some others might have some mini assembly plants, but in terms of units and volumes, they're not really moving. What now? I think, according to the Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria's annual vehicle demand is about 720,000. Local production in Nigeria is about 14,000. According to Deloitte in 2016, only about 2% of the population, or less than 3% of Nigeria's population, can afford, I believe, a new vehicle or so. So, we imported like 1.3 million vehicles in 2019. So there's a massive gap that needs to be filled. But unfortunately, Ajaokuta steel plant's power situation, this is yet another area where we're lacking, unfortunately. So I don't know, but that's the big news. Ghana is, they are not, there's no slowing down. They're moving. And there will be more plants. This is just Volkswagen first, Toyota is second. There's going to be more coming through. Akufo-Addo, he just won election. He's got 4 more years now.
Yes. But Rotus, 1 second though. I mean, what does that mean for us in Nigeria? Checking the proximity of Ghana to Nigeria and based on relationship, within the enclave of Africa, like what does that say for us in terms of affordability of cars, brand new vehicles?
You can buy, in a matter of, I don't know how long, you'll be able to buy a completely assembled Toyota vehicle from Ghana. So Nigerians will now be giving money to Ghana to get their cars, even though you can probably fit Ghana inside Lagos. And it should be the other way around, where we should be the ones. I mean, think of the size of this country. I just said 720,000 vehicle annual demand, only 14,000 production. Nigeria should be spraying cars all over the African continent and earning solid dollars, foreign exchange from that. But unfortunately,
it's not about size.
I mean, look at manufacturing. It's not about size at all. I mean, it's not.
We have messages. John says,
"Oh yeah, please."
Yes, John says, "Please, when is the next bidding of NTB?" And then Abayomi Akarakuri says,
"Every Wednesday."
Say that again.
Yeah. Every other Wednesday. Go ahead.
Every other Wednesday. Benga Kamu says
every other Wednesday.
All right. Benga says Ghana has more incentives for investors than Nigeria. We create enabling environments with our mouths. Meanwhile, government agencies kill businesses up and down. It's so annoying. David says, morning, Rotus and Valentine. Nigeria has a culture that alienates big businesses. We tax big businesses to death or until they leave the country. This attitude is in most Nigerians I have met. Thank you, David. Joel says, will import duties be charged for the cars? Interesting question. Oyanochukwu says, when power is transferred from public monopoly to private money, power should be decentralized, period. Ben says, good morning, crew. I read on Nairametrics that our Nigerian stock index is the only one in the negative in Africa currently. What could be the reason? Questions there. Rosus, do you want to address those two?
Yeah. So we talked about that with, I believe it was Temi Peters earlier this week. Sentiment, look, there's not much in terms of sentiments, or rather sentiment has been a bit bearish. One, because interest rates on the fixed income money market side have been climbing. By the way, the NTB auction is today. Shout out to one of our listeners, Ayodiji Ebo. Thank you, Ayodiji. So actually today about 1.7 billion is going to be auctioned. So that to answer that prior question, that NTB auction is actually taking place today. So you've seen rates climbing on the fixed income money market side, and that's your money is now cycling out of equities and going into fixed income because now interest rates are rising. And then we just haven't seen much of a catalyst on the markets, for things to move forward. Again, don't forget, we did however have the best returns in the world last year, about 50% or so, but I can't see that being repeated. But there are buying opportunities. I mean, you look at what's happening with the holdco situation with GTB, the financials and so on. Look at Dangote Cement going down the line. So there are good stocks there, not that many. You want to definitely talk to a financial advisor and get in. Someone made a point that I wanted. Oh, the import duties. The import duties have actually come down. So Vice President Osibanjo, I know they've reduced it now. Import duties on foreign vehicles, I want to take them down to about 5%. Some of the automotive folks that are already here were complaining that it would disincentivize them with all the investment they've made. But Osibanjo said at the forum that, look, if we don't bring these import duties down, that's going to drive up the cost of acquiring vehicles and cost of transportation and so on, because it is what it is. We import everything. Was a policy somersault, but then in the first place, raising those import duties that high, it was never a good idea in the first place. So they had to bring down those.
Can I bust your bubble?
Question about 5%.
Can I bust your bubble though? But since that import duty was crashed down to 5% months ago, it hasn't been implemented yet. So people actually are still paying that 5%.
Right.
From the past. So announcement is good.
In fact, the NEI, but implementing it is the other one.
You're gonna say NEI what?
That's the issue. That hasn't the automotive industry development plan is not law yet, so they haven't even passed it out. They said they want to still talk to stakeholders. We just delay. That is just all we do, man.
Well, what we're not going to.
Speaking of delay,
time is up.
All right. We'll leave it at that.
You can chip it in. You have a few seconds though.
Okay. Real quick. Speaking of delay, the petroleum industry bill, the committee reports has been submitted to the Senate. So that it came 5 months after their public hearing. So that one has 14 years. We're waiting for PIB to pass. Maybe we'll see what happens. It might pass tomorrow. Who knows? We'll have to see what goes on. Maybe they'll surprise us tomorrow.
Fingers crossed. Maybe that'll be a happy new month gift to Nigerians. Thank you so much for an interesting show, Rotus, as always. If you missed any part